Welcome to the TPC Desktop video series. In this video, we'll look at exporting an entire survey to a KML file. I've opened up the Learn KML file that's included with Traverse PC in the samples folder, and I've opened up the drawing called Plat Page 1. And I want you to notice that in the unassigned traverses here, I've got a right 10-foot POE traverse and a 10-foot POE traverse. I'm going to just tag this 10-foot traverse and zoom in here real quick so you can kind of see what those are doing. And we're going to take a look at those inside of KML when we open this up in Google Earth. So if I put the cursor over this dashed line, this is my offset from the public utility easement. The public utility easement is this red line, and I just recalled some of these property boundaries, and here's my 10-foot POE. Now I don't have that traverse tagged in the drawing, so I'm going to go back and untag it. This is what I saw in the drawing. If I were to export the drawing to KML, I wouldn't see that original utility easement that I offset from. But I'm going to export the entire survey, and so I'm going to have that available to me in Google Earth. So we've got our drawing opened here, it doesn't really matter. Let's go to File, Export, and it doesn't matter if the drawing is open because I'm going to choose entire survey from the what list. I'm going to choose Google KML, choose the settings that I want here from the KML settings dialog box, and then I'm just going to export. Now I was in there just a moment ago exporting, so I'm going to overwrite that file. And I'm going to look here and see that Traverse PC is writing 52 traverses, more than what are used in this current drawing, so that 10-foot POE also got included. I'm writing the one surface in the survey and the 287 points. So let's go ahead and preview that now. And that'll bring up Google Earth for us. And let's zoom back in on the area we're working with here. Let's expand the temporary places and this KML file. And I'm just going to turn the surface off right now because I really don't need that showing up. But I want you to notice right off the bat as I zoom in here that this red line here is my 10-foot, as my public utility easement traverse. So if I can put the cursor over this and not get a lot line, let's just see if I can do that. I should be able to click. Okay, there I got lot 5. There I did. So I just had to click in a spot where it would actually come over and highlight the traverse for me. Do you see it's highlighted this 10-foot POE traverse? So I can uncheck it and it goes away, or check it and it comes back in. Now right next to it is the 10-foot offset or utility offset for this. So I'm going to zoom in a little tighter, and I can see that this whole 10-foot line here is that 10-foot setback. So that's my right 10-foot. Let's jump back to Traverse PC just for a moment here. And we can see that here are those same two traverses. Here's the red POE traverse, that is that dark or bold red line in Google Earth. And here's that dashed line, which was the offset from it. Let's go back to Google Earth now. And we can see that because I exported the entire survey, I get all the traverses that were part of that survey. So let's just run back up here real quick. Here are my traverses, and I have 57 of them in here. So all the traverses that were available in the survey are now available to me in Google Earth. And they're basically all turned on. Okay? So they're all available for me to come in and look at. Now, when I checked this, I got the points and the lines for that traverse. So I'm just going to come in and turn off the points. It's really up to you whether you want to include those or not. But I can come in then and say, here are all the traverses available to me. And I can simply turn off the ones I don't want to see. If I don't want to see that manhole there, let's just uncheck that traverse. If I don't want to see a center line or a boundary of some kind, I can just turn those off. But I want you to see that because I exported all of the survey, I got all of the traverses. Let's take a look at the points, kind of in the same light here as well. So I'm going to collapse the traverses folder, and let's come down here and take a look at the points. Just real briefly, I'm going to check the points, and I see all of my points are turned on now. So anything that's part of this survey is included now in the points that are displayed. So let's just zoom in here real quick. I've got a right-of-way point here, 720, 10,060. In fact, those are probably the property corners there, and these are the setbacks here, I'm guessing. I've got some control points in here. Here's CP20. I've got stationing along this center line, 2 plus 50, 3 plus a pair, 3 plus 50. So really I've got a lot of all the information available here as far as the points in the survey, and I can come in and then do what I want to with these. Okay, I can access them and get information about them right inside of Google Earth. Again, just by clicking on a point. Here's a property corner. Here's a control point. Let's click on that. Get some additional information on those. So it's pretty rich when I bring an entire survey into Google Earth. I've got all the information from the survey, the points, the surfaces, and the traverses available to me here. The only thing I don't have is drawing information, and that's because I didn't export a particular drawing, so I'm not going to get any drawing layers over here. I'm just going to get the traverses, surfaces, and the points. You can check out the other videos on exporting a drawing and see what kind of information you get on the drawing layers in that video.